30 yards. We're waiting on light. We gotta hope he sticks around until it gets light. He's just feeding out here in this green grass under these cottonwoods. He was underneath the smell when we walked in. It's a good buck. He's got the 8-point trash. He's walking off now. So he has to come back. That is frustrating. If it weren't for this camera, actually he's kind of coming back now. If it weren't for this camera, he'd be dead, but he's kind of working back right now, actually. Where do you be right now? Over there. No, not yet. Don't really drag it up. Yeah. Like that. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Did you see where I hit him? It felt good. It sounded good, it looked good, it felt good. I did not expect him to jump like that. Now I'm nervous. He walked right underneath us with almost no light. Then he fed around right here on this green grass. And then he started to walk out. I got drawn back on him. Jeff couldn't get on him. Then he walked up there, feeding up there. And then he turned around and came back right here, 20 yards. He was walking broadside, and I tried to stop him before he got behind that tree. And I'm at him, and it's windy, thundering over here, and he didn't like it. He took off. He stopped right out here at 30 yards. I settled the pin on him, had my 20-yard pin. I aimed it high on him. Well, it's been probably 15 minutes, maybe 10, 15 minutes since we shot. And this storm is literally right on the brink of being here. And normally we give a little more time, especially on a shot that we're not 100% sure on. But we have to get down there and at least go to where we last seen him, which is about 60 yards. And just see if we can see any sign there, because I mean, we're about to be in a serious predicament if we don't. Yeah, there's my arrow. Here's if I get my head out. Oh, yeah. That is a very, very good sign. That bright red blood right there. That's some lung, maybe a little heart action. He didn't make it across the fence. That's our property line right there. That is awesome. Whew. And this is the deer, one of the deer we was in here to try to shoot. Absolutely awesome. I was very fortunate enough that he stopped out there at 33 yards. And I was very fortunate enough that the arrow found its mark. Absolutely smoked that deer. He ran probably 120 yards. Central Kansas Saltgrass Outfitters with Clark Schmidt, and I'm a very, very happy person this morning. This buck came in just before camera light, stood underneath our tree, smelling our steps where we climbed up, and he went out there about 20 or 30 yards and started feeding, and I couldn't shoot him. I mean, we didn't have enough camera light. finally, Jeff said that we're in the good. I go to draw back 20 yards, Jeff can't get on him. And he just keeps feeding off in the distance there. He gets out there probably 70 yards. I'm frustrated. I'm thinking we're not gonna get another shot. And he just turned around and started feeding back to us. And he came to 20 yards. I grunted at him to stop him, and he took off. I was very, very fortunate that he stopped at 30 yards and 33 yards, and very fortunate that the arrow found its mark, because this is a very good deer. This is one of the 2 shooters that we've got pictures on this farm. He's a mainframe 9-point with a big kicker here. He's got really good brow tines, a kicker here, bumping a little 4, got some stuff around his bases.